Yo, what's up guys? It's iElavate, and today I'm going to be sharing you the first video of a 5-part series entitled Destiny 2 Prediction. I'd just like to start off by saying everything that's said in the video is purely opinion, so don't take it as I'm trying to say I know this, we know this. We're just going off of what we think will happen. So I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get it. Oh yeah, and one more thing, if the video seems scattered at all, or like we don't really know what we're doing, just let us know in the comment section. We were trying things out. I was kind of throwing questions at him, and just going back and forth. We don't really know how we want this series to go, so in the comment section, let us know, give us some ideas, and we'll make sure to put them into use next episode. Alright, so question one. How do you think Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 will compare when it comes to how people play, really aggressively or passively?
Well, it's gonna be more. I think it's gonna be like a little slower than year 3 because they don't know what to do yet. Everybody's gonna be trying weapons out the first month.
That's true.
And hopefully it plays almost the same, but in my opinion, it's gonna be a little slower, especially when people just gonna wait for the power ammo.
Exactly. I mean, we can hope that people adapt and try to use their primaries now that there are 2 primary slots, I believe. You get to use 2 primary weapons.
There's 2 primary slots and then 1 power.
Yeah. So I think that'll definitely. It's really gonna feel like a different game in the Crucible. Okay, so the second question. How do you think? Like, do you think they watered down some of the supers, or do you think they made them more powerful, or maybe better, in a way?
They made every super better in its own way. Like, there's no panic supers. It's all roaming basically now.
Well, do we know about the Nova Bomb yet?
They haven't showed anything about the Nova.
Yeah.
They haven't showed anything about the Sun or the Storm. All we got was, or Night Stalker.
Yeah, Night Stalker.
We got was 2 Hunters, 2 Titans, and the Sun.
Yeah.
In a way, they made them all. If you get good with it, then you'll dominate type of way.
Quickly going over each super, do you think they're gonna be harder to use, or take more skill, or easier? Like the 6-shot Goldie, or
I think
the multiple smash.
I think Bungie made it easier for the use, but to get really good at it, there's a higher skill gap.
That's probably true. Doesn't the golden gun last for a lot shorter now, even though it has 6 shots?
Yeah, it's shorter, but it also has a perk where it's extended if you get damage, I think.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think people will be using it in PvP.
Alright. And what about this? What about the smash? Doesn't that have a little wall thing?
Yeah, it has the little wall, and a big wall as a passive, which is perfect for choke points. But other than that, you wouldn't want to put it out in the open. So that had to be used strategically.
Yeah, I don't know how much people
The
are going to use that. Do you think people are going to try to head glitch that thing?
I think people head glitch shit. They wouldn't head glitch it because when you crouch behind it, you get the Guerrilla Fighter perk would actually be perfect.
Oh yeah.
Okay, when you aim, you peek up.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. So they'd be doing extra damage and then peeking, but they can still get shot.
Yeah.
If it was me on this, I would on the striker. I'd be putting the big wall and a choke point, and to get away. I'd be using it
Use
passively,
it
not
as like a
aggressively.
defensive thing. Maybe put it down and run.
Yes.
Yeah, so they can't shoot
Put it
you.
down where you can have an escape type of thing.
Yeah.
Or your whole team.
Do you know how long it lasts for, or does it last until it gets shot down?
It can be broken, but if it's not shot, I do not know how long it lasts for.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to play with it.
Yeah. Well,
The new Sun singers, like, what's it called?
oh,
Their pools of light.
it's a sword. Like you
No,
talking
not
about
the
the super
super,
itself?
the passive. No, the
Oh,
passive.
I actually don't know. What does it look like?
You know when they just drop down and put the light down?
Oh
And
yeah.
then put the pool and you do extra damage?
Isn't that also a recovery thing for your teammates?
It could be recovery, or in PvP, people will more likely be using the damage thing and putting it down at either in a choke point or using it really aggressively and team shotting the hell out of people.
Yeah. I agree with that. So for question number 3, what do you think are gonna be like the most powerful, most most dominating weapons? Like in Destiny 1, it was definitely the hand cannon. I'm sure you can agree with that. And it's pretty much always been shotgun. Like that's always been there. It's never really been that bad. But until now.
Well, since shotguns are going to power weapons, the most dominant weapons, in my opinion, are going to be pulse rifles and hand cannons.
I agree with that. I mean, there's a chance that
Because
scouts
pulse
are really
you can
good
get
as
a
well.
long range, and hand cannons are always going to be good.
Yeah.
But depending on how good scouts and SMGs are,
Yeah. So like,
also might
go ahead.
make the play. That also might just take over the Crucible for the first month at least, till we find the meta.
Yeah, I'm sure you're
'Cause we
gonna be
haven't
seeing a
had
lot of
SMGs
auto
and-
rifles. Yeah.
Haven't had SMGs in Crucible. Hopefully, after year 3, there's no sidearms. But since
Yeah.
they're coming back, some people will more likely be using them.
Yeah,
the
but
first month is gonna be
testing.
pulse, some type of long range with the SMG, and your more than likely a grenade launcher, because we haven't had that.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's
Either,
just
so-
gonna want to use the new weapons, the new everything.
But
brought-
what I think the meta is going to become is
Yeah.
going to be a shoddy or sniper with a pulse a scout, and a hand cannon.
Hand cannon's a definite, I think. Do you think they're gonna have the same amount of skill-based matchmaking compared to connection-based as it was in year 1?
Didn't they have a new matchmaking system, and servers are going to be different. They're picking more of the server, so if it is skill or connection, whatever, you're gonna hopefully not lag as much.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully. Do you want it exactly like year 1, where it would like pretty much purely skill, or not skill, connection?
You say that, but year 1 I'm not gonna lie, year 1 was the worst lag.
Really? So you think they improved?
Yes.
Maybe they probably improved on their.
They improved a
servers.
little bit.
Yeah. But at the same time, do you think there was also
The best servers that were there was
probably
the
DC.
trial servers in year 1, because that was all
Yeah.
connection based.
Yeah, that was probably the best. Although there was a lot of lag in trials.
I never experienced it, but a lot of people played back then, so
Yeah. Okay, so for question number 4, I'm interested in knowing if Destiny 2 will be more competitive, which it wasn't really in Destiny 1, even though a lot of people made it that way. It was a very unbalanced game, and it still is. Not really good for comp. But do you think Destiny 2 will be more competitive or less?
it has the potential to be more competitive if they get the balance, the weapon balances right, and put private matches in.
Do you think the private
Which I
matches
don't know why they
settings
took them
will
out.
be
I don't know
more?
why they took them out anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make sense to take them out.
But if they get the weapon balances right and bring back private matches or insert rank system
Yeah.
or have rank play, then yes, Destiny 2 could be really competitive, especially
Yeah.
since it's on PC as well.
Yeah, that's another like little subtopic. Do you think the most competitive people will come from PC or continue to be those day one console players?
It all depends on if the day one console players go to PC. I mean, you might get a few good guys off PC
Yeah.
to jump in the scene, but it's always going to be the day ones that everybody focuses.
Exactly. I mean, you never know. There's some very talented, like Dr. Lupo. He's gonna be.
I'm not knocking PC players or anything. I'm just saying people that been playing since day one,
Yeah.
they would want to watch. In my opinion, they'd want to watch the people that have been here since day one too.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's always gonna revert back to your Poshi, back to your. What were some? Could you name off some people that were like?
Banshee, Sergi, War,
Uh,
Gabe, Imgur. But yeah, they would rather watch all the year one day ones than
I agree.
some up and coming PC guys. Unless the PC guys are already well known in their groups.
yeah, they already have a following. It's potential that, or there is potential that there's very good keyboard and mouse players that get into the Destiny scene and are better than the day one console players just because of that. Because I know some console players that are going, like some of the top tier, well, not really top tier, but really well known people that are actually switching over to PC. Definitely know a lot that are trying, but do you think there
Yeah,
will
but
be?
if there's a comp scene, would it
Would
I
it
don't
be on
really
PC?
think it'll be on PC? Because I think it'll still be on PlayStation.
It probably will be on PlayStation.
Because that's where all the best stuff's gonna be.
Yeah.
Don't they still have like
Exclusive.
exclusive content coming
They
out?
do, yes. So for our
Sounds
final
better.
topic of this video, we're going to be talking about PvE and the game world aspect of Destiny 2 compared to Destiny 1 PvE. Which is, if you didn't know and you're new, player versus environment. But what do you think is going to be different? Do you think they're going to still have the main, like, multiple raids, or do you think it's just going to be this new raid that we see?
Well, isn't the raids coming out a month into the game? So, and there already like rumors of expansions, so there's gonna be either more raids in the future, or they're gonna expand on this one. But the open world, I think they're going in the right direction with having bigger world spaces.
Yeah. Destiny 1, I don't know how it felt to you because I didn't know you back then, but like in the beginning of this game, it did feel like a pretty big game in the first week of playing. But I'd say,
I guess to the casual player, it's gonna be a lot to take in for D2,
yeah,
and it's still a lot in D1 if you're new to the game or just getting it. But to
yeah,
a hardcore gamer, I pretty much finished the story mission in the first week I got the game.
yeah. I mean, there's definitely gonna be those people. Like, what do you think? Do you think it's better to kind of savor the game for what the work that's put into it, or to try to just get it done as fast as possible in the beginning of the game, just run through everything? Or do you think it's better to like put a little bit more time in, maybe understand the game a little bit more, rather than speedrunning every story mission, like what we do for most expansions now?
I think the first playthrough, people are gonna play it and watch every cutscene, look at every little detail
Yeah.
that Bungie's put in. But on the second, third character, they're just gonna speedrun it like everybody else.
Yeah.
Like year one, basically.
I mean, at this point, whenever I make a new character, and I'm sure whenever you make a new character, you don't care about anything anymore. It's just trying to focus on leveling him up and getting him to what you want to do and what we want to do, which is Crucible. And that is our main focus. So, the storyline and PvE aspect has kind of gone out the window after we've done pretty much everything in the game. On the PvE aspect, it has gotten pretty bland, and I don't know how people can repeat it. To me, Crucible is something that it's a different experience. Like, even though there's a lot of problems in Destiny 1 Crucible, I think it's an experience that will be different every game, and it just keeps me coming back for some reason. But it's interesting to me.
That is pretty much why this game is still, Destiny 1 is still afloat, because people come back for the PvP. They come back for trials.
Yeah.
There's still people out there that hasn't been to the lighthouse that keeps people coming back.
True.
But Destiny 2, at least for the first month, it's gonna be all PvE. It's gonna be hard to find a PvP game.
Do you
people
think
are just gonna be focusing the story, trying to level up the characters to get raid ready.
Exactly. Personally, and you and me, we're, as of now, me and Demigod or Derek, we're gonna be running through the game mainly together. Probably experiencing the PvE side first. What do you think? Do you think we should run through?
Oh, we'd be dumb not to run through PvE.
Yeah.
Why would they put... It's like buying a cake or a pizza and never touching half of it.
Only eating the middle, yeah. It's very true, but do you think it'll be like Destiny 1 to where we're gonna run through, we're gonna get everything done, we're gonna get our guns, we're gonna figure out what's good and what to grind for, and then once we have it, it's just gonna be PvE or PvP focused for the rest of however?
It's gonna be PvP focused after the PvE gets blend. That's what it is now. That's what it's always gonna be, in my opinion. But unless expansion keeps dropping, the what is everybody gonna resort to?
Exactly. But there's also the question of how big are they really making the PvE now compared to Destiny 1. They've talked about lots of side expansions, or not side expansions, side stories,
Side
kind
missions.
of little things that don't really matter in completing the main story, but might have people, or might give something people to do. And
Completionists, they will finish
Yeah.
everything in the game.
I will probably do.
I was like that with Skyrim.
Are you done with Skyrim?
I will come. I beat like 15 times already.
Oh.
Have everything open, or everything on the map. I'm legendary 100. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Basically, to end it off with my opinion on it, or on our first video of this 5-episode series. To end it off, basically, I'd say Destiny 2 is going to be a lot different than Destiny 1, and it's gonna have better aspects, but it also has the possibility of kind of making some mistakes when it comes to taking out certain Crucible aspects that a lot of people know and love, and might be the reason why they continue liking this game. So yeah, guys, if you made it all the way through, I really appreciate it, and this is just our opinion. Just remember that. So we're just thinking off of what we know and our experience with the game. So don't hate. This is just our opinion, and if you have any ideas on how the next episodes should go, let us know. It's going to be up next Friday, every Friday for, well, until Destiny 2, pretty much. Thank you for watching the video, and yeah, peace out.